What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So this video should be very, very quick. I'm going to be talking about Shiba Inu in this video, and specifically, I'm going to be talking about the burn. I'm going to be talking about burn rates and just understanding burns in general, because a lot of people get this confused and say, look, at the current burn rate, we're going to see this go down to crazy low levels in the circulating supply, and we're going to see this skyrocket, right? But people don't understand exactly how much is really being burned off. And it's not as much as people think, right? Even if you do see a level where you're like, oh, we burned off, 100 million coins, right? It sounds like a lot, but it's nothing in comparison to where we stand with the total supply. So we're going to get into all of this and break down the burn, what needs to be burned, and if we will see this, if I truly believe we will see this in the time frame as well. So if you guys want to be a part of this or you want all this information, make sure you stick around to the end of the video. Also hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for more videos just like this one. And if you want to join the Patreon member, join as a Patreon member. What the hell is my problem? Make sure you guys hit that link down below and you will become a Patreon member, whatever level you want. Shout out to all of the Patreon members we have here. We have about 56 members. And we can always use more. So if you have something to add to the conversation, feel free to join as a member. But let's go ahead and dive into this video. Now, what we're going to do first is we're going to look at Shiba Inu, the price, and then we'll go into some other stuff as well related to the burn, right? So what we're looking at here, we have Shiba Inu. It currently is up 3.4% on the day, up to 3,700. We did see some fluctuation. We're seeing a decrease in the popularity today. You can see that this did fall a little bit down to 3,600, but really just fought between 36 and 37. So nothing really notable there. In the last week, we're down 15%. Last month, we're down 34%. In the last year, we're up 66 million, almost 67 million%, right? So looking at this as a whole, right, it wasn't the worst day, but it could have been a lot better, right? We hope for something a lot better, especially with seeing the volume at such a high decrease. More than a third of the volume was off today, I guess. So we saw 1.3 billion in volume, which is still a lot. It's just not as much as we want. Market cap is still above 20 billion. 20.4 billion. The circulating supply is 549 trillion. Popularity 10th, typical hold time 36th, right? So that's the detail we have today, right? Standard day, really flat day, nothing really notable there, nothing really to write home about. Now, I also wanted to go into this, and this kind of like, I don't know, pushed me into this conversation. Even though I talk about burns a lot, this kind of pushed me into that conversation. And the main thing I wanted to take from this, right, is this article here. And this is an article from November 10th. So it's nothing that you really need to worry about today. It's not something where you're like, oh, well, you know what? I need to be a part of this or anything. This is from November 10th. So it's a while ago. But the reason why this is significant is because there's a lot of different plays to where there's burn parties. There's, burning Shiba Inu with playing music, having a playlist. There's different burn videos. There's a lot of different stuff that you can do. And I'm not saying it's a bad idea. Are you getting a lot of ads for pads here? So that just means that the market is going to be bleeding for the next however many months, I guess. I don't know. That was a horrible joke. Don't worry about it. Anyways, burn. That's what we're talking about here. So this burn party, right? This event talked about burning or hopes to burn 1 billion Shiba Inu coin through the ticket sales, right? Now, is that a lot? It sounds like a lot. Yes, 1 billion sounds amazing for one night to be able to do that. But to get to a point to where I feel as though you can see a large jump, a large increase in the price, you need to burn a lot more. Now, I recently came out with a video talking about the fact that they're going to do a massive burn in 2022 because they want to enter the metaverse, which I think is a great thing to do, to burn off a massive amount of coins. Now, I don't know how much a massive amount is to them, whether it's 5%, 10%, 50%. I hope that it's the latter. If it's 50%, I will be insanely excited, right? I will be ecstatic, right? But we don't really know what it is. So if we're getting into something like that, we need to know how much a billion is really worth when it comes to burning it off. Now, if you don't know, I build spreadsheets on coins all the time. I build spreadsheets literally every day. I'll have a different coin that I add to this spreadsheet here just to understand the potential of it. Because a lot of times it's built off of popularity, and whatever the potential will be, it's also built off of that. So um, currently, what you're seeing here is the supply, the price, the market cap. And obviously, the market cap is supply multiplied by price. So seeing the supply at 549 trillion multiplied by, wherever it is at 0.000037, right? You're going to see it at $20.3 billion dollars, which is where it's at right now if you do look at Coinbase. Now, we obviously want to see more price potential, but once we get up to a level of 0.0002, you're seeing it at 100 billion, which is really the limit for any coin that's in third place, right? Besides a Bitcoin and Ethereum, it's really that third coin. Anything that's there is like the limit is 100 billion. So really, you're looking at 0.0002, which would be great for people, right? You could see your position depending when you invested in it, 10x, 100x, whatever, right? You can see it actually increase a hell of a lot for you, or it could just double or triple, which is not bad either. But look at this. Understand how much a billion actually is, right? This is 549 trillion. You have to get to 999 billion in order to get to one of these trillion. So burning off 1 billion coins, even though it sounds like a lot, is just simply not enough to get to the level that we want to get to, right? We basically want to get to 1 trillion coins. And in order to get to 1 trillion coins, let's say if we wanted to do it in 10 years, we would have to burn off 150 billion, not per year, not per month, per day. We have to, per day is absolutely crazy to say that we have to burn off 150 billion per day is a high price, to pay. If you were one of the holders of Shiba Inu, I know you wouldn't want to burn off your 1 million or 1 million of yours or 10 million of yours. You wouldn't want to do that. But even if you all did that, it still wouldn't be enough, right? So the idea behind Shiba Inu is to essentially burn it down to a level to where it's a comfortable market cap or a comfortable price, maybe in the realm of 1 cent, $1, $2. Who knows how low this can go because there's no minimum on it. That's the overall mindset that I get from it, because from the beginning, they burned off half of the supply. You don't typically do that if the mindset behind the coin is not to burn it. So understand that 1 billion does not do a dent, right? Does not do a damn thing, right? And you can say, oh, well, 1 billion here, 1 billion there, 1 billion, 1 billion here, 1 billion there. Even if you had 99 or 999 concerts in one day that burned off 1 billion, it's still not enough. It's obviously going to be great to be able to see that. It'll be over the 150 in one day, 150 billion in one day. But what happens to the next day? Do you need another concert, another 999 concerts, right? It's going to be very tough to burn off this much. And I want to create some sort of realistic perspective when it comes to the burn rate and where we can see this burn. Now, the only way that we could possibly see this get down to the levels that we want in a reasonable time frame, maybe you could say 10 years is a reasonable time frame, that's great. But if you wanted it to do it in 2 years or 3 years, you need to see them burn 50% next year at least. Plus, other people burn some as well. You need to see 50% burn off in 1 year to see this timeline that I have here accelerated, right? If we can burn 50% per year, then I can do a full calculation on when that will actually take place. But we don't know how much they're going to burn when trying to enter the metaverse. If they maybe will even get down to the level of billions, if they do that, I think this will go absolutely insane. But it may end up losing popularity before it does that, because of the fact that if you're going to burn off so much, that means you have to have a lot of people that sell or give up their position, because you're not going to be able to burn coins that other people have. Do you know what I mean? So, anyways, I wanted to talk about this because I love talking about the burn rate. I love talking about potential, future potential of where, this can get to, where other coins can get to as well. But I think just understanding the burn behind coins, I think Shiba Inu is one of those coins that's set up for a burn rate and needs a heavy burn rate. Um, but there's not a lot of coins out there that do that. And I think this will create a ton of popularity behind it. You let me know what you think. If we will see a massive burn rate, what you think the percentage will be. Maybe I'll put a poll on my YouTube channel on the community tab. Make sure you go and answer that poll. If I do, I'll have a link maybe down below to get to that poll or something. I don't know. But make sure you guys answer that poll if it is there, just to see what you think the burn rate will be in 2022. But guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Again, thank you to all of the Patreon members that support the channel. It really does help me out a lot, because every day that we add on a new member, it gets me closer and closer to doing this full time. So thank you guys for supporting me, for being here, for watching, for liking, for hitting the notification bell. But I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.